Have you curious why hydraulic jack has ability to rise heavy weight even we apply only small input force? By viewing this animation, you'll know what is inside a hydraulic jack when it operates. First, understand this principle. In Pascal law, the input pressure is always the same with output pressure. But if we different the area, both input and output area, the force that applied to the area is different. Example, this input area is smaller than the output area. If we apply a force to the input area, the force created on output area is higher. This is why hydraulic jack has ability to lift heavy weight. In hydraulic jack, there are two cylinders: input cylinder and output cylinder. Input cylinder has smaller diameter than the output. It results the higher force created in output cylinder. Then we have pistons, input piston and output piston. Input piston, connected to the jack lever mechanism. This mechanism provides pumping motion on input piston. By moving the lever, it will make the piston move up and down. The length of lever influence how the force needed to pump the piston. The longer the lever, the lighter the force needed to pump the piston. While in output piston, we have extension bar. This is screwing-based bar. It used to extend the height of the jack, so that, if the thing that need to be lifted is in higher position, it can be adjusted by rotating this extension bar. Both input and output piston have a seal. This will prevent oil leakage when the hydraulic jack operates. Then in outside of output cylinder there is reservoir tube. It used to save fluid that use in this system. The fluid filled by this reservoir cap. In bottom side, there are two channels. First channel connected reservoir to input cylinder, while second channel connected input cylinder and output cylinder. Both channels installed with one-way valve. This valve only allow fluid to flow in single way. When we lift the lever, it will make input piston move upward. This movement will make input cylinder got bigger, so that the pressure is decrease. The decrease of pressure will make valve on reservoir channel move back, and it open the channel, so that the fluid can travel from reservoir into input cylinder, while output valve is hold, so it will not connect input and output cylinder. When we press the lever, input piston moves down. It will press the fluid inside the cylinder, so the pressure is increase. The increase of pressure will push reservoir valve to close the channel, while in output channel, the pressure will push output valve to open the channel. It makes the fluid flow to output cylinder. When we lift the lever, input piston move upward. The pressure inside of input cylinder decrease, but the pressure in output cylinder is higher. The difference of pressure makes the output valve pushed to close the output channel, so that the fluid that has been traveled to output cylinder is not flow back to input cylinder, while the reservoir valve is pulled to open the channel. The fluid travel from reservoir into the input cylinder, and the cycle repeat. How to release the jack. There is bypass channel that connected output channel to reservoir directly. It is releasing channel. In this channel there are release valve and release nut. When we tighten release nut, release valve will push us to close the channel. It will prevent fluid to flow through this channel. But when we loosen up the nut, it will open the channel, so that the fluid can travel into reservoir directly through this channel. Because the fluid flowing, the volume on output cylinder is decrease. And it makes the piston move down. That's how the mechanism to release the hydraulic jack.